came out, and he was our runaway hit toy of the year. So we said, you know, we had the Zoomer dog, and then the Zuppies came out. So we had the Dino, now we need Chomplings. So it's sort of like the Zuppies for Zoomer Dino. Lots of fun ways you can interact. They've got a lot of different sensors in their feet. Let me just wake him back up here. The batteries might be dead now. Yeah. So he's got sensors in his feet, so if you roll him along the table, he'll chomp. He's also got mini games, so if you press on his back button, he'll play catch. You just open up his mouth. So the sensor.
Similar to like the dog, where you have like emotional, like kind of.
This guy won't really. He's pretty much like. I mean, exactly. Yeah. I mean, he's a little bit more aggressive, and just like our Zoomer Dino, the dog you could train, but the dinosaur you couldn't. He's a dinosaur. You don't train a dinosaur. You let him do his thing. So that's exactly sort of the same philosophy with the Zuppies, but at the same time, or sorry, with the Chomplings. But at the same time, there's so much interactivity. They've got the sensors in the nose, so you can set him in guard mode, and he'll actually sit and be totally silent. But as soon as those sensors pick something up, he'll start to roar and chomp. So it's really fun. You set that next to your door. And then we've got Zoomer Kitty. So she's also new for this year. I'll just switch her on. So again, a new addition to the Zoomer family, the Kitty. She's really, really advanced though. I think this is sort of our most advanced Zoomer yet. She's got true vision in her eyes. I'll just wake her up here. So she can actually follow you back and forth. She's got touch sensors in her sort of cheeks here and in her head. So if you scratch those, she'll start to purr, you can kind of hear it. And she vibrates as well. And then if you actually cuddle her long enough, she goes into cuddle mode, where her wheels will stop and you can pick her up and just sort of interact with her that way. We also found some of the feedback we got back on the Zoomers was that they were great and little kids loved them, but they didn't really know how to interact with them. So with Zoomer Kitty, we wanted to give her a new toy to let the little kids play with her. So using that true vision technology, she can actually see the toy in front of her and will interact with it. Sometimes she'll back right up and run and pounce at it, just like a real cat would. So it's a lot of fun, and a lot of ways you can interact.
Actually, that's pretty smart.
I mean, it's really cool. And Little Charmers is a new preschool property that we've developed in partnership with Nelvana. So sort of along the similar vein to Paw Patrol, it's a preschool property for girls. Follows 3 friendly witches. So we've got a full line. We've got plush, we've got minifigures, dolls, and then sort of an action cape as well, an action doll. Where if you wave the magic wand in front of her cape, or in front of her chest, her cape magically disappears. So she can go back into incognito mode. So that's a new property, came out this year, and we're really, really excited about it. It's sort of a mini drone. A lot of these have come out, the idea behind this one is we really want it to be simple, we want it to be easy to fly. Because prime example, I'm a really bad flyer. But I find it really tricky, to be honest. Let's turn this off for a second. There we go. So the idea is, it's got 2 modes. You can put it in beginner or advanced. In beginner mode, I find it's a little bit easier to control. On our older Helix, the larger version, it had a stunt button, but it was down here. So we found that kids, when they were flying it, they had to look down at the controller to hit that stunt button, and then ended up missing their stunt. So we added it just like a video game controller on the back. So now as you're flying, you can just pop that button. Yeah, exactly. And so we really wanted to redesign it, and now all of our AirHogs controllers are going to be based on this exact same model. So the range is pretty good. It's an indoor toy, so you're not going to want to take it outside because it's so small. So, I mean, anywhere in your house, you'll be able to fly it around. We had it going when we were setting up. We had it flying all over the place here. So it's actually a real great range. And, yeah, it's a great item for indoors because so many kids find flying tricky. And then when you're indoors with a big drone or a big item, it can be tough to control it. To keep it from hitting the ceiling, hitting the floor, hitting the walls. And we're like, this isn't fun, you know? We found the mini drone really gave us that. And obviously the ducted fans give it the ability to take a few hits and keep going. And then last up is our Paw Patroller. Always a popular property, Paw Patrol. But the Paw Patroller is a big part of season 3, so we wanted to bring it to life. And basically, you can fit all your favorite pups in there. You can fit all your vehicles, and then it folds right up, and you can roll it away. So, also this summer, we're going to be launching a Paw Patrol summer tour. So you're going to actually see a full-size Paw Patroller driving down the freeway, showing up at state fairs all over the U.S. We're starting next week, and we're going to roll right until October. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.